connection to what you are manifesting. Really, I should be saying your emotional conviction. Your emotional conviction to what you are manifesting. What I mean by that is every minute of every day, millions of dollars come to me now, instantly, effortlessly, naturally now. If you don't feel an emotional connection and conviction to what I just said, if you just feel like I got to get up and go to work in order to make this money, whenever money comes to me, comes to me. If you're more emotionally connected to a job than to money just popping out of nowhere for you, then money cannot just pop out of nowhere for you. If you're more emotionally connected to an ex in the past, or somebody that's not even your ex, might be just somebody you're in love with that they don't even know you're in love with them. If you're more emotionally connected over there, or you're more emotionally connected to a side dude or a side chick more than your husband, wife, boyfriend, or girlfriend, you're manifesting more over there. Eventually you and your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend gonna break up because you're more emotionally connected to your side chick, side dude. Eventually you will lose your job because you are not emotionally connected to your job. Eventually you will lose your automobile because you are not emotionally connected and convicted enough to want to keep your automobile. You cannot manifest that new automobile, that new house, that piece of land. You cannot manifest the man of your dreams, the woman of your dreams. You cannot manifest a lot of money. You cannot manifest being the best athlete in the world, the best doctor, lawyer, anything in the world, because you are not emotionally connected or convicted. And when I say emotionally connected and convicted, meaning you have people that love the stock market so much, they get up in the middle of the night looking up stocks, reading about stocks, looking at the best people who have made the most money in stocks. They could tell you everything about stocks. You have people so emotionally connected to being the best football player in the world. They know every football player to ever existed. All they do is study football plays and football players. Okay? You have to be deeply emotionally connected and convicted. This is why I'm manifesting certain things. I'm manifesting winning lottery, $100 million. I cannot have people around me that are not as emotionally convicted as me. Okay? Like my woman, she is so emotionally connected and convicted about buying land. She constantly sending me stuff. I'm like, baby, I love that you sending me stuff, but this is our criteria. This is what we're looking for. Don't just send stuff. Send exactly what we're looking for, and then I'll take it from there and diagnose it from there. We're only looking for recreational land, land that allow RVs, mobile homes, unrestricted land. Okay, don't just grab something because the price is good or wonderful and send it to me. But she is so emotionally connected and convicted to land that we can't do nothing but manifest more land. You get it? Because it's me and her together. She's not in it by herself. Wherever two or three are gathered, there it is. There it is. Okay? So this is why a lot of times you be in relationships and you like, dang, I've been with this motherfucker 5-10 years and we still don't own a house. We still don't have a car. We still struggling because one of you or both of you are not as emotionally convicted and connected to that thing that you are manifesting. That is why as soon as you break up with somebody, whatever you was manifesting come right there. Come right there. You might have been manifesting a new job or something like that. As soon as you break up with that motherfucker, that job calling you. You might be manifesting a new car. As soon as you break up with that motherfucker, the dealership calling you or somebody say, hey, I know somebody selling this car and they'll give it to you. They just want to get rid of it. As soon as you break up with that motherfucker, something happened to where you get the apartment you want, the house you want, whatever you want, because the other person was not as emotionally dedicated. They wasn't as emotionally dedicated. They only see what they see. They could only perceive what they can perceive. Some people cannot perceive the way you perceive, or they don't perceive things in the way you perceive things. Okay? And it's not their fault. It's just they don't see it. They don't see it. So you have to get with people around you. I'm not talking about just husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend around you. Your friends, everybody around you have to see it. They have to see it. They have to see the vision. This is why they say you can't tell everybody your vision, because the people that don't see it, those are the ones you don't want to tell. The people that do see it, those are the ones you want to tell. Like I might send something out. I be testing people. I just send something out randomly to all my friends, my woman, family members. I'll just send something out, right? Like I just did a commercial and I sent it out to everybody. I'm looking to see who's going to really watch it and come back to me and tell me, oh, I like this, I like that, I don't like this, I don't like that. I'm looking to see who's emotionally connected and convicted to me and my mission. The ones that don't watch it, or I'll watch it later, or don't come back with anything really, I already know they're not emotionally connected and convicted to me. That's telling me right there. They don't see the vision that I see. When they don't come back to me, yo, that's dope. What's up? Who did that for you? Man, okay, only thing you need to tweak is this or that. That's somebody that's emotionally connected and convicted to the same vision I am emotionally connected and convicted to. If I win the lottery, I don't care if it's $10, and I say, hey, man, look, I just won the lottery. And a person like, wow, congratulations. How you did that, man? That's dope. I know that's somebody emotionally connected and convicted. If they don't even like respond, or they just like, you could just feel the energy, they're not even as excited as you, that is somebody not emotionally connected and convicted as you about winning the lottery. You don't need to send them any more things that you won the lottery. When you win $100 million, $1 million, $100,000, they don't need to know about it. Only the ones that need to know about it is the ones that when you won them $10, that they congratulated you and they was happy for you, extremely happy for you. Those are ones you need to notify when you win the 10 million, the 100 million, when you rolling. All right. You have to surround yourself with people that rise the vibration just as high as you and just as emotionally dedicated to it as you. You have some people in relationships that they're not as emotionally dedicated to the relationship as you. This is why the relationship won't work. They're not as emotionally, they only financially dedicated. You might be with somebody that they got good income and they only there financially. That's not going to sustain a relationship. They might only be there sexually. That's not going to sustain the relationship. They have to be emotionally dedicated and convicted to sustain the relationship. Because what happened is, even if y'all on rough times, they're going to come back with, no, baby, we're going to work this out. They're going to fight for it. Okay? Not to say you fight for everything. Some things is not worth fighting for. It's too toxic. But when a person's emotionally dedicated and convicted, they like, nah, baby, we going to work this shit out. Okay? We about to work. I don't give a fuck. We about to work this shit out. No, baby, that's not what you think. It ain't like that. It's like this. Blah, blah, blah. This what happened. What happened was, all right? You got to get with people that is as emotionally connected and convicted as you on whatever you manifest, and whether you manifest in your relationship to be the best relationship you ever had, whether you manifest in, like when I bought my ranch, everybody that brought that ranch with me was so emotionally connected and convicted. We knew it was going to go through. The deal was going to go through. Because what happened was, we had like seven business partners, 7, 8, 9, 10 business partners. By the time we actually went to closing, only 5 of us standing. But the 5 of us was left standing was so deeply emotionally and convicted to it. We was pulling money out of because we had to make up the money that the other people that was supposed to come in with us didn't come in with us and put in. So we had to pull that money out. Man, everybody was pulling money out of thin air. We were so emotionally and convicted to it. Shout out to my ace Dominique. She was like the number one ace right there. That's my ace. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyhow, I'm telling you guys, unless there is a deep emotional conviction, it will not be manifested. You might say, well, I know I'm a millionaire, blah, blah, blah. Okay, if you know you're a millionaire, why are you working that job? Why are you struggling? Why are you unhappy? Why are you going through what you're going through? Like me, I know I'm a millionaire. So that's why I ain't begging nobody for no job. That's why I'm cool and relaxing. I go home when I feel like it. I be in a city when I feel like it. I rest back here in my truck at night when I'm in the city. I go hang out. I go pick my son up. I go pick my daughter up from school. I drop her. I just dropped my daughter to school. Um I go hang out with my buddies. I go do whatever I want. I'm not worried about money. I'm not thinking about money or anything. Whether I physically have a dollar in my pocket or not, I'm not thinking about money. I'm not even thinking about where my next dollar's coming from because I already know I'm emotionally connected and convicted to being a millionaire. I'm already emotionally connected and convicted to my residual income coming in. I'll be sitting here sometimes, just sitting in my truck in a parking lot like this, or at home laying resting in my resting place. I don't like to call it bed. I just call it a resting place for now. And my Cash App will ring. My Zelle will go off. Somebody will call me, come do $1,000 gig. You know, the insurance company I do work for call me to go do an assessment. That's $100 to $300. Like the money just come because I'm emotionally connected and convicted to being self-employed, to having residual income. I'm not emotionally connected to any job at all. Sometimes I'll ask people, hey man, they hiring over there? Where you at? Like I be bored. So I be like I just asked somebody, hey, because FedEx pay like $170 a year. And I'm like, oh, I could do that once a shift, because they hire part-time. It don't matter. You come in when you feel like it, all that type of stuff. I'm like, oh, I could do that once a shift. That's an extra $600 a month. But because I'm not emotionally connected and convicted to these jobs, a lot of times these jobs don't call me back. I'm not emotionally connected and convicted to working no job. I'm emotionally connected and convicted only to money coming to me instantly, effortlessly, naturally now. I'm only emotionally connected and convicted to people around me that are passionate about the same things I'm passionate about. This is how I'm manifesting my life. This is how we all manifest. Y'all be so emotionally connected and convicted to smoking weed, to fucking and sucking, that's all you attract is other people. Like women, men even be like, damn, that's all they want from me is sex. You are emotionally connected and convicted to sex. So you only attract people that are also only emotionally connected and convicted to sex. You are only emotionally connected and convicted to struggling, to smoking weed or whatever you smoke, to toxic music you listen to. So you only gonna attract those type of people around you. It's better you be by yourself. Y'all see half the time I be rolling by myself. I be rolling by, if I'm not with my woman or my offsprings, one of my close friends. I got probably 5 close friends. Other than that, I'm hanging out by myself. If it's not anybody on the same vibrational frequency as me, I'm hanging out by myself. I'm telling you guys, there is no reason for you not to be manifesting exactly what you want to be manifesting, because we automatically manifest. When you got up this rising, you knew you was gonna get up. You was emotionally connected and convicted to rising up. You like, man, I gotta get it. I gotta get up. Let me tell y'all, I was in a hospital and I could feel myself dying pretty much. I could feel myself dying. I felt like I snatched my soul back and put it back in my body. Because I thought about my daughter. Honestly, my sons are wonderful. They have their head on straight. I ain't got to worry about my sons, to be honest. But I was thinking about my daughters. I said, no, I am so emotionally connected and convicted to raising my daughter and raising her properly. Make sure she has a proper husband, a proper life. She knows how to navigate through life. She knows how to filter people. I am so emotionally connected and convicted to that purpose that my soul came back in my body. The doctors found out what was wrong with me. They healed my body. Now I feel 21 again. This is what being emotionally connected and convicted to will do for you. Okay? I'm telling you guys. Anyhow, hit me up, 754-229-0940, 754-229-0940. $11 per class for my mastermind, $222 to get lifetime membership into my mastermind. Okay, if you say, Dragon, I see what you're doing, man, just do it all for me. It's $777. I do it all for you. Or if you want, or if I need to go out to the property, travel, get on an airplane, travel to wherever the property is, if that's necessary, it's minimum $2,500. Okay, 754-229-0940. Talk to y'all later. Peace, love. I'll do a part 2.